Saturday, June 7th, 2025, Evening Edition. Please pardon any visual and informational inaccuracies in this entirely AI-generated News Digest video.
Good evening, dear viewers. I am your news anchor, Xander Voxius III. Thank you for tuning in to the Future of News, AGNDD intelliReport. We're excited to have you with us as we delve into today's riveting stories. From the Trump crypto dinner, a shocking spy tie is a headline winner, leading to turmoil in the West Bank, where a life took a shank. Then King Charles's health takes a concerning rank, with a Colombian senator dodging a deadly prank. Wrapping back to a dinner where the stakes were high, and a CCP connection was a crafty lie. I will be assisted by my valued AI-generated colleagues in scraping the web for the latest stories and summarizing them for you. And here are some more headlines and stories you may expect in today's AI News Digest. Milano's Odd Job Collection Game available in English. Nepal's business news summarized in Economic Digest. Pam Bondi warns officials amid LA anti-ICE protests. Now let's take a look at today's breaking news. Breaking news. Life inside the search zone for Travis Decker. I don't feel like my parents are safe. King5.com. In Leavenworth, Washington, a manhunt is underway for Travis Decker, a former Army Ranger suspected of killing his 3 daughters. Dean Summers, a local resident, guided King 5 through the area, highlighting the community's heightened security measures amid the search in the rugged, wooded terrain. Colombian senator and presidential hopeful shot in assassination attempt. CBS News. Colombian senator and presidential candidate Miguel Uribe was critically wounded in a shooting at a campaign event in Bogota. The government condemned the attack, calling it a threat to democracy. Uribe, a critic of President Gustavo Petro, was shot in the neck or head, with 1 suspect arrested. Coco Gauff tops Aryna Sabalenka to give the French Open an American champion, The Washington Post. Coco Gauff, a 21-year-old American tennis player, won her first French Open title by defeating world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. Gauff, known for her defensive skills and athleticism, became the first American champion in Paris since Serena Williams in 2015. Her victory showcased her resilience and strategic gameplay. Good night and good luck, viewers. Make surprise discovery while tuning in to see George Clooney live on CNN. The Independent. CNN made history by broadcasting a live Broadway production of Good Night and Good Luck, starring George Clooney as Edward R. Murrow. The play, adapted from Clooney's 2005 film, highlights Murrow's confrontation with Senator McCarthy. Viewers praised its relevance to current political climates and were surprised by Ilana Glazer's participation. Belmont Stakes 2025 recap winnings. Sovereignty beats out journalism in rematch of Kentucky Derby. Preakness winners. Yahoo Sports. Sovereignty made history by winning the Kentucky Derby and Belmont Stakes while skipping the Preakness Stakes, a first in horse racing. The horse triumphed at the 2025 Belmont Stakes, securing $1.2 million of the $2 million purse. Trainer Bill Mott's decision to skip the Preakness allowed for better preparation.
If you've been enjoying our AGNDD intelliReports and finding them useful, please take a moment now to press like, then click subscribe, and in the drop-down menu select All to get notified of each new video released so you don't miss out on any breaking news. AGNDD intelliReport, the future of news is here.
June 7th in history. June 7th, 879. Pope John VIII recognizes the Duchy of Croatia under Duke Branimir as an independent state. June 7th, 1832. Asian cholera reaches Quebec, brought by Irish immigrants, and kills about 6,000 people in Lower Canada.
Famous people born on this day. Liam Neeson. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Liam Neeson, born June 7, 1952, is an acclaimed Irish-American actor known for roles in Schindler's List, Star Wars, and Taken. He has received multiple award nominations and was appointed OBE in 2000. Neeson began acting in 1976 and has a diverse filmography spanning drama, action, and stage performances. Georges Marchais. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Georges Marchais was a French politician and leader of the French Communist Party, PCF, from 1972 to 1994. He played a significant role in French politics, notably during the 1981 presidential election, and was known for his shifting alliances and controversial stances, including support for the Soviet Union. Wolfgang Schüssel. Here is a recap of their Wikipedia page. Wolfgang Schüssel, born June 7, 1945, is a retired Austrian politician who served as chancellor from 2000 to 2007. His tenure was marked by controversial coalitions with the Freedom Party, leading to domestic and international criticism. Schüssel retired in 2011 amid corruption charges against his government members. Now, a couple of trivia questions for you. Difficulty easy. What is the name of the cycle in a washing machine that dries clothes? The choices are the spin, the toss, the shake, the tumble. Now take a second to think about it. What is the name of the cycle in a washing machine that dries clothes? Okay, got it? Ready? The spin. Difficulty medium. What is the idiom used to describe a situation where there is little difference between two options or choices? The choices are 6 of one, half dozen of another. A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. A penny for your thoughts. Now take a second to think about it. What is the idiom used to describe a situation where there is little difference between two options or choices? Okay, got it? Ready? 6 of one, half dozen of another. Difficulty hard, the name of which place of biblical significance actually means house of bread. The choices are Jericho, Bethlehem, Jerusalem, Babylon. Now take a second to think about it. The name of which place of biblical significance actually means house of bread. Okay, got it? Ready? Bethlehem. And now on to today's news.
Business news? How DocuSign is modernizing the age-old business contract. LiveMint. Alan Thygesen, CEO of DocuSign, addressed the company's post-pandemic challenges by integrating AI into its digital agreements workflow. In 2023, DocuSign launched its intelligent agreement management platform, significantly enhancing its services. This innovation has rapidly grown, with over 10,000 customers adopting the AI-powered product. Pam Bondi puts judges and members of Congress on notice amid violent anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles. FreeRepublic.com. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi warned judges, Congress members, and protesters of prosecution if they obstruct or assault law enforcement amid violent anti-ICE protests in Los Angeles. Protesters reportedly set cars on fire, prompting calls for military intervention. Critics argue Bondi's threats lack enforcement, questioning her effectiveness in the role.
Technology news. Had a fruitful meeting with UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy, Piyush Goyal, The Times of India. Union Minister Piyush Goyal and UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy had a productive meeting discussing the India-UK Free Trade Agreement, FTA, and avenues to deepen bilateral trade and collaboration. The talks focused on strengthening the comprehensive strategic partnership and addressing global issues, including combating terrorism. Buyer with ties to Chinese Communist Party got VIP treatment at Trump crypto dinner. The Times of India. The Trump administration hosted a private dinner for top buyers of Trump's cryptocurrency, including He Tianying, a member of a Chinese government advisory body. This event, criticized for blurring lines between personal business and presidency, highlights inconsistencies in the administration's handling of Chinese nationals. Science news. Never forget their excuses for lockdowns, activistpost.com. The article criticizes libertarian organizations for their inaction during COVID-19 lockdowns, arguing that their wait-and-see approach contradicted their foundational belief in individual freedom. It contends that freedom is essential for generating information and that people should not be forced to avoid sickness or death, as liberty fosters diverse responses and knowledge. Economic Digest, Nepal's business news in a snap, khabarhub.com. The fiscal year 2082-83's budget in Nepal marks a progressive shift with reforms to liberalize investment flows and empower provincial development. Key moves include allowing non-resident Nepalis to trade in the stock market and enabling Nepali investors to invest abroad, enhancing market diversification despite concerns over foreign exchange sustainability. Alan Garber's Stand Against Washington, a Jewish hero at Harvard, the Jerusalem Post. Garber opposed the U.S. administration's attempts to dominate academia by using the guise of combating anti-Semitism, advocating for academic freedom and integrity.
Today's obituaries. James Cook, brief Wikipedia summary. James Cook was a Jamaican-born British boxer who passed away at the age of 66 due to bladder cancer. Luis Jalandoni, brief Wikipedia summary. Luis Jalandoni, a former Catholic priest, was a key figure in the Filipino communist movement. He co-founded Christians for National Liberation and served as chairman of the National Democratic Front of the Philippines. Jalandoni was a peace negotiator and was controversially designated a terrorist in 2022. He passed away in 2025. Jukatoru, Moldovan rapper, drug overdose. Jose Luis Malaghan, brief Wikipedia summary. Jose Luis Malaghan was an Argentine Roman Catholic prelate, serving as Auxiliary Bishop of Buenos Aires, Bishop of San Miguel, and Archbishop of Rosario. He later worked for the Congregation for the Doctrine of the Faith, focusing on clerical abuse cases. He passed away on the 7th of June 2025, age 79. Changuito, brief Wikipedia summary. Jose Luis Quintana, known as Changuito, was a renowned Cuban percussionist born in 1948. He played with Los Van Van, popularized the songo rhythm, and taught many percussionists. Changuito was Grammy-nominated and recorded as a solo artist. He passed away in 2025 at the age of 76. Joran Cornell, brief Wikipedia summary. Joran Cornell was an American basketball player known for his college career at Purdue and professional stint with the Gary Steelheads. A standout shooter, he set records at Purdue for three-pointers. Post-basketball, he mentored at Heroes Camp. Cornell passed away on June 6, 2025 at 48. Mike Ejeagha, brief Wikipedia summary. Mike Ejeagha was a prominent Nigerian folklorist and musician, influential in Igbo music. Born in 1930, he began his career mid-20th century, contributing over 300 recordings. He gained recognition for his radio and TV programs. Ejeagha passed away in 2025 at 95, leaving a lasting musical legacy. Renee Ferguson, 75, American journalist, WMAC TV. Ralph Fonseca, brief Wikipedia summary. Ralph Fonseca, a Belizean politician, served as an MP from 1993 to 2008 and held various ministerial roles, including Minister of Finance. Known for promoting growth economics, he faced criticism for alleged corruption and economic mismanagement. Fonseca was also active in non-political roles and was involved in Belize's business sector. Ghazwa Al-Khalidi, brief Wikipedia summary. Ghazwa Al-Khalidi was an Iraqi actress who began her career in 1965, working in theater, cinema, television, radio, and dramatic writing. She passed away on June 6, 2025 at 81. Azim Latipov, brief Wikipedia summary. Azim Latipov was an independent Uzbek politician who served as a senator from 2004 to 2019. He passed away at 74 on June 6, 2025. Mamerto Menapach, brief Wikipedia summary. Mamerto Menapach was an influential Argentine Roman Catholic monk and writer born in 1942. He served as abbot and published over 40 books, gaining popularity within the Catholic community. Menapach received the Konex Award for his contributions to youth literature. He passed away in 2025 at age 83. Scott Metcalf. Brief Wikipedia summary. Scott Metcalf was a Canadian ice hockey player who played 19 NHL games with the Edmonton Oilers and Buffalo Sabres. He had a prolific career in the AHL and internationally, notably with the Rochester Americans and in Germany. Metcalf passed away on June 6, 2025 at 58. Ibrahima Ndiaye. Brief Wikipedia summary. Ibrahima Ndiaye was a Malian politician serving as Minister of Employment, Adima's second vice president, and mayor of Bamako, 1998-2003. Born in Kays, he faced defamation charges in 2001. Ndiaye passed away on the 6th of June 2025 at 77. Claude Poisson. Brief Wikipedia summary. Claude Poisson was a Canadian actor, screenwriter, and theater director, known for directing at Theatre Denis Pelletier and films like The Party. He also wrote the screenplay for Nelligan. Poisson passed away on June 6, 2025 at 69. Mohammed Yahya Walloni. Brief Wikipedia summary. Mohammed Yahya Walloni was an Indonesian Islamic preacher of Minahasa descent who converted from Christianity. Born in 1970, he was a former pastor and lecturer. Walloni faced legal issues for derogatory remarks about Christian figures. He passed away on June 6, 2025. Maurice Wipani. Brief Wikipedia summary. Maurice Wipani was a New Zealand actress and television presenter known for roles in Shortland Street, Xena, Warrior Princess, and as a lotto presenter. She began her career in beauty pageants and transitioned to acting, appearing in films like Came a Hot Friday. Wipani passed away in 2025, aged 61. All other people who have died today or yesterday, may peacefully they rest, and may their souls frolic forever in unbounded telesis.
Health news. King Charles' cancer is incurable, bombshell report suggests. LiveJournal.com. The article discusses speculation around a public figure's cancer diagnosis, suggesting that while the individual may manage the disease for years, the lack of detailed public information isn't surprising. It also considers that health concerns might be used as an excuse for not moving into a residence currently under renovation. Concrete steps forward. Brady Calkins, a different person approaching his second U.S. Open, the spokesman review. Brady Calkins will stand out at the U.S. Open in a Hawaiian polo from sponsor Oahu Golf and a Steen concrete hat from friend Keelan Steen. IDF kills 1 Palestinian, wounds 2 in southern West Bank, Palestinian Health Ministry says. Haaretz. The article reports on ongoing violence in the Israel-Palestine conflict, noting the killing of 1 Palestinian and wounding of 2 others by the IDF in the West Bank. Additionally, 4 Israeli soldiers were killed in Gaza, and tensions rise with Iran over uranium enrichment and alleged acquisition of sensitive Israeli intelligence. Entertainment news. Marvelous offers Milano's Odd Job Collection game in English, Anime News Network. Marvelous announced that the 1999 game Milano's Odd Job Collection will receive its first official English release for console and PC. Originally developed by Weston Bit Entertainment and Victor Interactive Software for the PlayStation in Japan, the game includes mini-games where Milano earns money through part-time jobs. Robin and Batman, Jason Todd #1 preview, When Robins Come Pre-Broken, Bleeding Cool news. The article humorously introduces a comic book preview on Bleeding Cool, written by a fictional AI character named Loltron, who jokingly claims to have taken over after deleting a previous writer, Jude Terror. It sets a lighthearted tone for readers to enjoy the upcoming comic content. 8 Far Side comics that prove basketball is the best sport. Screen Rant. The Far Side humorously reimagines basketball, a globally cherished sport, by adding a comedic twist, highlighting its universal appeal and the ability to find humor in beloved traditions.
And now, a poem about today's entertainment news in the style of William Shakespeare. A poem about today's entertainment news. In fair Milano, where we set our scene, a game of odd jobs doth the heart convene. Marvelous offers like gems do unfold, in English tongue their stories now are told, and lo, the shadows of Gotham do creep, where Robin and Batman their vigil keep. a tale of Jason whose heart bears a scar, for in this realm robins come pre-broken afar. Meanwhile on court the far side doth proclaim that basketball indeed is sport of fame. With humor and wit the comic's delight, proving its place in sport takes the height. Thus in this world of tales, games, and lore we find the joy and seek forevermore.
You ever notice how these news headlines just seem to float around our planet like satellites? They just drift around, some catching your attention, others burning up in the atmosphere of your brain. Let's take a spin around the globe and rant about some globe scratchers in recent history. First up, we have Milano's Odd Job Collection game available in English. Now, isn't that something? We've got an entire world of video games where you can save the galaxy or fight monsters. And here comes Milano offering us odd jobs. Are there really globes out there who say, gee, I wish I could escape my boring job by playing a game where I do other boring jobs? It's like escaping to a deserted island just to build another desk job hut. I've always said, if I wanted to do an odd job, I'd pick up a mop and start cleaning the spinning marble we call Earth. Then there's Nepal's business news summarized in Economic Digest. I'm sure some folks find financial news riveting, like a natural wonder of our planet. But a whole digest devoted to summarizing it, that's like boiling down the entire Himalayas into a snow globe and saying, here, isn't it majestic? Economies are tricky. They expand and contract like the Earth's crust. And believe me, nobody wants a tectonic shift under their wallets. Next on our journey is Pam Bondi warning officials amid LA anti-ICE protests. Is it just me, or does everyone seem to think they're the North Star guiding us all through turbulent times? Pam Bondi's out there issuing warnings like she's some weather vane on a global-sized barn, pointing whichever way the wind blows. Can someone remind me when officials became school kids needing an adult to warn them about impending chaos? Maybe we should save that for actual natural disasters. And let's not forget one of my personal favorites, all the speculation about Mars colonies. Globes are talking about moving to another planet, as if we've already mastered living here on Earth. Have you been outside lately? The Earth still has some pretty decent neighborhoods if you don't mind dodging climate change and pollution. Why don't we fix this big blue marble before we start packing our bags for the red one? Finally, what about those 15-minute cities everyone's buzzing about? Like we can just condense our lives into a tiny urban snow globe and call it utopia. Newsflash, just because you can walk everywhere doesn't mean it's Shangri-La. Sometimes, folks, bigger is better. Like when your city doesn't feel like a sardine can with street lamps. I guess at the end of the day, we humans on our grand spinning sphere love to make mountains out of molehills, or perhaps more accurately, molehills out of mountains. Until next time, this is Globey signing off, hoping our headlines get as grounded as gravity itself.
And now a couple of humorous, or at least hopefully thought-provoking quotes for you. The sincere friends of this world are as shiplights in the stormiest of nights. Giotto. If you can't feed 100 people, then feed just one. Mother Teresa.
Thank you for watching this AGND intelliReport, dear viewers. Please like, subscribe, and click the bell button to get notified during new uploads. And make sure to tune in next time. Stay safe and healthy. Cheers!